Hello, and welcome to the box room. David Bradley here. I'm just going to turn on this monitor, turn on the 64 that has the diagnostics running through it. Oh, funny, I raise my hand and it looks better. I'll push on there. We'll see what it comes up and does today. This is the one. Yes, it comes with the box, with the power supply. Oh. The power supply had to be snipped. Indeed, there is the box. It is not perfect, but after this many years, how many boxes are perfect? Well, it is saying the sixth SID chip. It is saying the SID chip is bad. Do I believe that? I don't know. You know what I think I'm going to do? I'm going to turn off this monitor. I'm going to leave here. Watch this. I've got the machine sitting up because this harness takes a lot of space. Here's the power supply for this machine. It's been cut because the 5 volts was fine. 5.23 of all things. But there was definitely something wrong on the 9 volt side that could have made I mean, I've not heard of that being dangerous. But still, when you turn on the machine, the screen goes weird and it makes these noises. You cut the cord. It's dead. But what it is helpful for right now is to make sure this machine doesn't fall over. So I have, of course, been finding many things in the basement. And yeah, all kinds of things. Like, for example, here is a very, well, it's not wonderfully packaged, but it is Set 9 PD series, $9.95. And on the back is a directory. Action Hockey, Civil War, Dixie 64, Have a Nice Day, football, etc. I have no clue. I have never looked at this. Never, ever, ever. What else is in this box? Oh, there are more discs. More discs, some of which, see, I've got to, in doing all this, I've got to set some things around. Set things aside. Aha, here comes Procom, telecommunication software for the IBM PC. And that's in a Commodore disk sleeve. And see, Commodore made IBM PC things. They actually sold pretty well. People liked having a clone, but from a reputable company. What else do we have here? Load and Go. Programming Commodore 64 utility. Load and Go sold all kinds of discs all over the place. They did. They were cheap. They paid their people. And I think they had good distribution. Here is the word processor. The home manager, the word processor, data management, the calculator, and memo pad. I think these are not the original sleeves. Commodore 64 screen editor. Interesting. WOC 64, 20, 64, 70, 64, 80. Autocom 128 80 column, Autocom 128 40 column, Autocom 64. The WOC modem. It's funny how a lot of people got all these impressions about how some modems were bad as opposed to good. And they weren't necessarily bad, they just didn't work the same as other ones. For example, Hayes really set the standard. And if you had a modem that used the Hayes commands, then everything worked for you. Other things needed to be different. And it all came down to not the modem, because the modem will talk. It was the software. Here we have something else. The kitchen manager, the electronic cookbook, and the Diet Doctor. Here we have the home banker, the checkbook organizer, the loan amortizer, the depreciation calculator, the savings organizer, the mortgage manager. I never remember looking at these ever. Ever, I say. What is this? Spence XP BVS. Is it open? Is there something in it? There is. There's a disc. Huh. Spence XP BVS. No disc jacket. And it was version 1.1. It's been upgraded because it's been written on in pen. My wrist is not working well. Hang on. It's been upgraded. It's been written on in pen. I'll have to check that out. I seem to remember that name and this thing. There was lots of bulletin boards out there. Eventually. And there's supposedly there still are. Now, what else do we have in here? Oh, we have, set 6. It's not in its cardboard packaging, but supposedly it's some public domain something. And there's a thing, baseball, black box, checkbook, chess for 2, old shell game, scramble, disc of fortune, math maze, centripod, all kinds of things. Well, as this has been in this box for a while, and this has somehow not managed to become separated from it, I'll stick it in the disc sleeve. What are these? Oh, well, these look like, actually, I'll tell you what they look like. They look like, they're labels, but I don't think they're disc labels. These look like the labels that I used to use in the factory, not the factory, the warehouse at Winn-Dixie. And how I ended up with this sheet of 4 pages of them, I don't know. I guess at the end of the day or something, they were being tossed, excessive something, who knows. What else is in here? Well, we've got this bag here. It looks like it has, best as I can tell, I don't know, probably stuff that I don't really need. Yeah, it looks like scrapbooking stuff, and I don't really do scrapbooking. But it looks like that's probably what it is. And I'm not sure how these things exactly work. I think maybe the idea is you put scrapbooks together, then you put these cute little things on them. I think. Like here at the beginning there's some, it's baby things with little baby ducks. Little baby ducks. So is the idea that these things come off and then stick? I think so. And how I ended up with these, I don't know. Probably from the thrift store. Anyway, I'll put them back in the bag. And of course, what will I find in here? Another bag of similar things. Maybe I'll look through. We have a wedding coming up. Maybe I'll look through to see if there's any wedding type stuff. Oh, here we have some more exciting public domain things. And wrapped up, what do we have here? Set 20. Set 20. Set 19. Set 19. They seem to have changed it so that there's no label on the disc. But it has it written over to set 17. Anyway, I'm sure these are interesting. PD series. Sure, they're interesting. I'm sure. Interesting. They are. I will. Oh, some of them are kind of open. Oh, they are kind of sliced down the side. Anyway, they don't look like much. So this is why, you know what, there's a lot of things that sold, not based on the quality of what was inside, but the pretty packaging outside. This is not pretty packaging. Now, what else is in here? Well, one thing that's interesting seems to be a whole bag of blank discs. And a whole bag of blank discs. And a whole bag of blank discs. That is a good thing. I suppose at some point I should test some of them. See what. Oh, more of these. Set 2, set 1, set 4, set 5, set 9, set 8. This one, set 1 has blackjack, lottery draw, reverse. A lot of these things. You know what? I recognize some of these titles as things that were on T-Pug disc, but you see, oh yeah, they've got the T-Pug little .c and other such things after them. But when it's public domain, it's public domain. It's in the public domain. You can't copyright what's in the public domain. Oh yeah, a lot of these I think were probably T-Pug discs copied, or some of them copied. Now, what else is in this box? Oh my. Okay. I don't want to take these out necessarily. Oh my. It's a whole big box. Now here are a bunch of disc sleeves. They look like they maybe got a little crunched, but not horribly crunched. Oh look. It's a coaster. The Spuds for you. And then, you know what, I'm going to set these here. I will try to find a spot where I can set them and they can kind of maybe become flat again. Oh. Oh. Okay, hold on, box. So here is a big bunch of discs. And you know, while I'm here, as I can, I'll just put that box in just a second. These things are really not doing great things in the light there. I suspect these are originally the disc sleeves for these blank discs. Not terrible by any means. They need to be flattened. Anyway, okay. Back to this thing here. Labels on the back. This is a big whack of discs, and I don't remember this ever. So I probably picked it up with a collection or something. Although, some writing on this looks... Oh, I don't know what this is. I don't know. I recognize this ring. Flex file backup, McTurn backup, McTurn backup. Not merge. Huh. I wonder. No, I recognize the writing on some stuff. Flex file backup. Original. 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 I don't know. I'll have to check in and see what this... I really am about... It seems to have things state by state. And it's funny, you know, I mean, long ago, when I was in Florida, we did have some kind of a mailing permit thing that let us mail things a lot cheaper, but they had to be pre-sorted. And they did have to be, as I remember, sort of by states. Who knows? I don't ever remember seeing that stuff. I wish I could find a spot. There's no, you know what? There's no spots for anything here. I think with great care, I'm going to set these up here on the little table where I'm filming from, and I will try and find somewhere where I can put them somewhere where I know where they are, but also where they can get squished flat again. So, now that this has been testing for a while, oh, there's the sound. Huh. So, not surprising. I don't think you can see that because the discs are there. It's now reporting over the time that it's been testing, which is it's gone through 16 checks, 15 minutes and 34 seconds. It's saying that U1 is bad, U18 is bad, and 4066, that U28 is bad, which are the same things that it was saying before, but one at a time. In other words, I don't know what's bad, but it seems to think something is bad. Now, the one thing I will try and do, not at this moment, but I will open up this machine and clean all the contacts and stuff, and see what's what, and see what's socketed, and see what's not, and see what version of the board it is. I hope it's not the one with the Super PLA. I hate that thing. Yes, I hear you. There we go. There you go. There you go. Thanks for coming. Okay. Now, let's see here. Is there anything else of excitement here? There's always something of excitement going on. Well, as I've said to you on occasions, I like buttons. So I'm going to do something here that is not startling or mind-blowing. I'm going to take a T-Pug button and I'm going to put it on my hat. I think hats were made for buttons. And of course, there we go. Got to be careful. Yeah, that worked out pretty well. I think. Oh, did I skewer it kind of? Oh, I'll see how it fits. I'll see how it fits. I guess it's okay. Although I think that was kind of a, yeah. There we go. Anyway, as I may have said before, the T-Pug World of Commodore. There we go. The T-Pug World of Commodore show is coming on December 2nd and 3rd of 2023. I don't know all the details yet, but do set aside the date. And if you're not anywhere near Toronto, I understand there will be some sort of online presence, demonstrations, things. Some things will be posted afterwards, but I think maybe I heard they're going to try to be live on YouTube. But the one thing that, and I'm not a pro at this, remember, I have a microphone here that isn't connected to anything. I have these little microphones. Is it there? Is it on? Yeah, it's on. Sound is important when you're broadcasting to the world. So I'm hoping that the sound quality is better and that the demonstrations this year are better recorded, better broadcast, and enticing as always. Anyway, World of Commodore, December 2nd and 3rd. I know that there will be people there selling things, buying things, trading things, talking, sharing, and don't forget Swiss Chalet on the Saturday night. Always a highlight. Not officially on the program, but a highlight. So there. And I might actually, I think the idea was with these buttons, because they had space at the bottom, was to write the name of the person. I will look for a Sharpie, and I will try and get out my best writing, and perhaps I'll write my name. Anyway, I think I'll leave this testing And I will see you again at some point in time. Soon, I hope. Oh, there. But I really, oh dear, I really need to pack some stuff away. Why? So I can bring more stuff up here. And I should test some of the new discs, etc., etc., etc. So, thanks for coming. I'm going to turn this thing, looks kind of dim. I wonder if the batteries are dying. Oh, why is it trying to fall over on me? Oh, one leg. This little Weasley thing, which has a light that runs on batteries. But it doesn't seem to be getting any brighter. Maybe the batteries are dying. Oh well. I haven't had a chance to test it with my other phone. Weird tripod. Weird tripod. But it works. So, alright. Enough. Thank you. We'll see you soon. Hopefully at the World of Commodore, December 2nd and 3rd. Not far from Toronto. Details to follow. Bye for now.